As I promised in the last video, we will create a simple but real-world app for fast start your technical career. Our goal is to be as simple as possible. We will not focus on code quality or the best design. We will focus on functional and useful result. And in the next videos, we will cover topics like code design and architecture. Before we start, you have to install Visual Studio and PostgreSQL. Another required app is pgAdmin. See the previous video and links below for more information. Let's begin. Open your Visual Studio. We will create a new project. As the first step, choose Blazor Web App as our dev framework. Choose project name like company name, .project name, .application type. In our case, fakecorp.ordering.app. Select location for your project. I recommend choose short name folder in your root drive, like dev/project name. Click Next. Now fill in dialog according to this screen. For now, we will use server interactive render mode globally. Now click to the Create button, and let's our programming begin. Create a new class which will be container for our order data. There will be two properties. ID is the unique identifier for our order. Description is order description. We will initialize ID by a new identifier. Now open context menu from Dependencies item and select Manage NuGet Packages. Choose Browse tab and type and search PostgreSQL term. Select Entity Framework Core PostgreSQL and click to the Install button. Add a new class for the DB context, which is used for data manipulation from our app. The first requirement is inherit our ordering DB context from the entity framework. In this ordering DB context, we have to add entity mapping to our PostgreSQL database. For now, we will set just a table name. We have to add required constructor as well. Now we have to configure our DB context. Go to the program.cs class and add the following configuration. Please change server value, port, user ID, or password if you have a different PostgreSQL setup. It's time to create the first page in our application. Add a new Blazor component for our order management. Add a simple HTML which contains input for description and button for creating a new order. We have to add a URL for our page. We will add a simple table for list of created orders. Inject DB context. Create a new current order, which will be managed by this simple form, and finally add a new empty list which will be filled by all orders from the database. Overwrite on initialized async method and fill order list by orders from our database. Click Tip button and add using for the entity framework core. And the last step is to add method for new order creation. In this method, we add a current order to DB context. Save changes to the database. Clear current order by a new instance and refill order list from the database. Don't forget to adjust navigation to our new page. Open Components and Layout folder and select Nav Menu component. In this component, change text and URL of selected link. Excellent. That's it from the code. Now we will switch to the database perspective. Open pgAdmin application, select PostgreSQL instance, and create a new database. Expand a menu from the new created database. Select Schemas, Public, Tables, and create a new table. Set table name to Orders, and switch to Columns tab. Add row for every column what you need for your app. We will add ID as our unique identifier and primary key. Another column is Description. You can change required length for every text column.
Now hold the breath and cross your fingers. We are going to run and test the first application.
Click to Run button in the Visual Studio, or just press Ctrl plus F5 keys on your keyboard. Navigate to your new orders management page, fill the description field, and click OK.
Wow, you did a great job. That's amazing. And this is just beginning of your incredible developer journey. I am proud of you.